So today's meditation is about self-love, as it's Valentine's Day today. And so we're just going to be exploring through this meditation journey, seeking to soften, seeking to release any places where we have built a barrier to love, to self-love. And from that space, when we open, when we release our strongholds to where we have built separation from love, then we have created a space to align more fully with love. So that is our meditation today, and happy Valentine's Day to you all. And whether you're listening to this now or sometime in the future, there's always opportunity to deepen a loving relationship with ourselves. So let's begin by just becoming really settled and soft in our space. Beginning to slow down our breath, allowing the breath to inhale a softness, an indication to our mind and body that this is a time for relaxation. This is a time for receiving as we allow the outside world to fade away. Every breath you draw brings you inward. Every exhale, letting go of what you need to be doing later, letting go of the thoughts that come into your mind, as of course they will. And as thoughts do arise, we simply return our focus and attention to our breath, listening to the sound of my voice and feeling yourself sinking deeper into your body, deeper into your breath as it continues to slow down and lengthen. Becoming so relaxed as all the muscles in your body soften. Breathing in softness, breathing in love, and letting go of anything you need to release today. And as we journey through this meditation of self-love, we're going to bring our attention to the quality of connection, connecting to our crown chakra at the top of our heads, just directing your breath, directing your awareness to the space that allows us to feel connected to those around us, to feel connected to the earth or to the universe. Consider for yourself what it is to be connected in relationships with others, to be connected in a relationship with yourself. You might consider the aspects of yourself related to connection where you don't feel connected, where you feel alone or maybe disconnected. Just contemplate for yourself any place you feel disconnected. And whatever that is for you, we're simply going to bring the intention to let that go. Anywhere you feel lost, anywhere you feel alone, whether that's now or in the past, just willing to let it go. Whether that's a thought, a belief, and as we decide for ourselves to release the places where we have felt disconnected, we can now open to receive the feelings of connection. You might think back to a time in your past where you felt this connection, maybe with a friend or a loved one. Maybe you had some kind of synchronicity or sign where you felt like the universe had your back, where you felt supported. Breathe it in. Allow yourself to breathe in this feeling of unity, this feeling of connectedness and oneness. Allow that crown chakra at the top of your head to brighten and lighten. And as we begin to feel that sense of connection, we bring our attention to our third eye, to the quality of perception, of seeing. And we bring our awareness to the places where we have viewed ourselves or perceived ourselves through negativity, self-judgment. Notice where you are critical of yourself. Where have you been harsh? And be willing now, with your breath, with your intention, to let go of all the places where you have been judgmental, where you have perceived yourself through a lens of anything less than love. Imagine a light sweeping through your eyes, sweeping through your mind, clearing up the places where you have been anything less than loving. All the negative thoughts towards yourself being cleaned, being purified, and just choosing to let them go. And when you're ready, being willing to receive in this space, to perceive yourself through the eyes of love, through the eyes of kindness. You might even imagine seeing yourself as a young girl or boy, or even a baby. Looking in the mirror, can you look into your eyes and see yourself through a loving gaze? And we imagine this light sweeping through our eyes and our mind, clearing all the debris and all the past ways in which we've been hard on ourselves, and creating that space to every moment receive and perceive ourselves through the eyes of love. And as that clears and shifts, we bring our attention to our throats, our throat chakra, aligning with the quality, considering what it is to be authentic. This space in our throats of authenticity, we can begin to consider where we have held back our truth, where we have held back our voice. Perhaps there's habits of people pleasing or saying things just to make somebody feel better, or agreeing to something we don't want to actually do. Without any judgment, just be aware of any place where you have been inauthentic with yourself. And we allow our intentions, bringing in the visualization of a light in our throat, to clear all the ways in which we have negated our truth. Letting that go. All the ways in which we filtered our voices, or swallowed our words, or didn't express what we really wanted to express. Letting that go, clearing that out, just with your willingness and choice right now. And as we release all of our inauthenticity, whatever's here for you today, we open up that space in the throat to receive the complete allowance, the freedom to be and express our authentic self, to express our truth, our creativity, to be honest with ourselves, honest with others. You might take a moment to feel into that experience. What would it feel like or look like to be that truest, creative, authentic you? Allow the light in your throat to brighten, as if your authenticity is now shining, expressing, and radiating out into the world. As that brightens, as all that authenticity aligns, we bring our attention, our focus, and our breath now to our hearts. To the place in our heart where we can cultivate compassion, or we can consider where we have been uncompassionate towards ourselves. Perhaps where our heart has been wounded or closed off. Just allowing anything related to where you have been harsh with yourself or discompassionate towards yourself to begin to clear. Just willing to let it go. Any place you have closed your heart off, any place you haven't been loving towards yourself. You bring a beautiful light and sweep through your heart with your willingness and intention to let go everywhere you have been unloving, uncompassionate. And as that lightens, as that clears, we now invite in what it is to be in self-love and self-compassion. What if you were to have a compassionate thought anytime you've wanted to beat yourself up? What if you were to say to yourself with your hand over your heart, with sincerity, I love you, saying your name, I love you just as you are. We breathe in compassion, we breathe in self-love, and we allow the light in our heart to brighten. Choosing from this moment to be more self-loving, to be more self-compassionate. And from here, as this light in our heart continues to brighten and shine with self-love, we bring our awareness down into our abdomen, connecting with the quality of courage. Contemplating for yourself where you have felt anything less than courage, less than empowered. Maybe you have felt stuck. Maybe you have felt like you were a victim, or you were powerless or helpless in some way. And again, we bring our intention through our awareness to clean, to clear, to release all the ways in which we have felt powerless, all the ways in which we have felt anything less than courage and strength. As this clears, as this lightens, as this opens, as you choose to let go of these places, not even needing to know how you're letting go, just the willingness and the choice to do that. We now breathe in empowerment. We breathe in courage and strength. There's this knowingness within you that you have the power to choose, to change. Breathing this in like a big, beautiful sun, allowing this golden sunlight to warm your abdomen, to infuse you with the energy, the quality of courage, power, and strength. Feel yourself renewed. And take a moment to consider places in your life where you want to apply this power. Places you want to change. Feel the warming sunlight in your abdomen strengthening you, reminding you of your power. As that light, that sunlight in your abdomen shines brighter and brighter with every breath, we now bring our attention down into our lower belly, bringing in the quality of allowance, considering our emotions, considering to honor ourselves, or where we have dishonored ourselves or not allowed our true feelings to be felt or acknowledged. Perhaps there's places where we've tried to control our feelings or repress them. And now, with your willingness, deciding for yourself, I'm willing to let that go now. I'm willing to release all the places I've denied my true feelings, denied my passions. Imagine a light sweeping through your lower abdomen, like water, opening flow here, releasing any stagnation, any disallowance. And as this clears, as this releases, we breathe in the quality of allowance. We breathe in the experience of honoring every feeling, every truth within us. Honoring all that we are. Being willing to feel the truth of our feelings. Feel the truth of our passions. And I now honor all that I am. Feeling this light, this watery-like energy sweeping through your lower abdomen, creating flow, creating allowance. And as that flow continues like a whirlpool, opening up even more flow in your body and your being, we bring our attention to your root chakra at the base of your spine, including your legs and your feet here, where we bring in the quality of presence. And so we're aware now of any place you have felt insecure, unsupported, disconnected from ourselves or others. We bring in the awareness to the places we've been in avoidance, where we numb or disassociate. And with our power, with our intention, we let go. We let go of all the ways in which we have denied ourselves, avoided ourselves, numbed ourselves, and disassociated. All the ways in which we felt unsafe, unstable. Just willing here. Just willing to let it go. Allowing this light to sweep through the whole lower half of your body, feeling your feet connected to the earth, feeling your whole presence of your being connected to your body, as if the totality of your soul, your spirit, the totality of your being is fully present from the top of your head down to the bottoms of your feet, and you feel here, you feel whole. There's a sense of homeness and wholeness within yourself. As we now breathe that in, consider what it feels like to be home in your body. To feel safe and secure just by being you. And now all of these chakras connect together in this wholeness, and we bring in the quality, the totality of self-love. Whatever that is for you today, breathing it in, breathing in self-love, and breathing out and releasing anything and everything that is not that. Releasing all the barriers to self-love. You might like to wrap your hands, give yourself a squeeze around your shoulders. I am here. I am loving. I love myself. And again, not needing to know how, but just this choice in this moment. I'm willing to let go of all the ways in which I have denied myself love. So just take a moment now, excuse me, take a moment to consider all the ways in which you could love yourself. Whatever awareness you have about loving yourself more, place it in your heart, write it down, carry it with you. Let it become your practice, your commitment to self-love. Let this Valentine's Day be the launching pad for you to decide for yourself to be more self-loving. And whenever you're ready, we'll begin to come back, just gently drawing your attention to your body, to the room that you're in, letting yourself stretch, letting your fingers wiggle. You might like to just spread your arms open, feeling your heart, letting that chest expand as we open our hearts to more love. Thank you for being here today, and when you're ready, opening your eyes.